Hey everyone, it's Tuk here. Welcome back to the second episode of my ZAWA series. In the last episode, we built this house and we settled in this general area. So as you can see, the area is pretty unterraformed, basic. There's nothing there. What I want to do this episode is kind of turn it into a farm property. So we'll first off start by building a barn. I think I want to put it maybe somewhere over here. Before we do any of that, because we're building a barn, we're obviously going to start to need a mangrove wood, which I currently do not have. So the solution for getting that is, instead of exploring aimlessly and looking for a mangrove swamp to grab the mangrove wood, what we're going to do is first search up mangrove swamp in this nature's compass. Yep, so there should be a mangrove swamp over there, but we don't want to walk all the way over there. So what we're going to do is we're going to start flying. I didn't show you this last episode, but we have a mod called Immersive Aircrafts, which adds these very simple aircrafts which use coal, charcoal, that sort of deal to power it and fly large distances. So that's what we're going to do to get there. So I'm back now. I've also, other than gathering all the mangrove wood, I've cleared out a huge chunk of this so that we can build the barn somewhere about around here. So what I'm going to start to do is just lay the foundations, which fortunately we have plenty of bricks from the leftovers of the house. So I'm thinking maybe 20 or so this way and like 15 that way. So we're back now after building this. I textured it a lot. I actually really liked how it turned out because these thin ones and these fine ones, and then the stripped ones and the polished ones, it kind of makes it look like that very wood built barn. I really like the texturing. The roof also turned out very well. It kind of just curves like this. I really love the white accents as well, these windows. And then I added a little bit of a entrance at the back. I'm thinking of either putting a path from here to the house. Oh my god. Oh my god. From either the... That was crazy. From either the front of the house to the back to here, or from the front here. But this should be fenced off to keep the livestock in. I also did some work on the interior. So it's just the floor is just coarse dirt and concrete. Got these spruce beams going up. And we got an upstairs as well, and then these horse fences. It actually looks really nice to me because of the balcony pieces that keeps everything in. What I want to do next is, because I saw it in the reference image and I think it'd be useful, is maybe right over here we'll build a silo. And the silo's not going to be very wide, so it'll be hard to put a farm in here, but maybe underground, or I'll figure something out. We'll put like a create wheat farm, because I do want to have like wheat farm, like an actual wheat farm planted all over the place, but that's mostly for the looks of the landscape. I don't want to actually have to harvest that. So now that that's done, I think this is a good height for the silo. I think I'll figure out how to do the wheat thing off camera, because I'm kind of tired of building. So what I want to do now is kind of plan out how this path is going to go. Oh my god. These things are everywhere. Well, that took ages, but I think I went a little bit overboard. But what I did here is I used these copycat slices to make trims. So I planted carrots here, potatoes here, the onions from Farmer's Delight over here, cabbages from Farmer's Delight over here, beetroots over here, and then tomatoes from Farmer's Delight over here as well. And then I just made this crop of wheat at the back. By the way, the textures are different because I forgot what the name of the texture pack is, but it's one of them that makes crops look a lot better. It's also compatible with Farmer's Delight. I didn't really extend the wheat field that long, like you can see, because I just got too burnt out putting as much as it already was. Maybe at some point I'll make it like go further outwards. But as for the barn, I really liked how the floor turned out. Because of the texture, the other texture pack I have where the blocks overlay, the concrete powder makes a really like organic shape. When you layer it with the coarse dirt and regular dirt, it looks really nice. Off camera, I grabbed some cows and sheep from back there, and there was a horse and donkey over there as well as the horse in the village. So I grabbed both of those guys, put them in here. And there's one thing really cool about the Dragon's Livestock Overhaul mod. Well, this fence is not going to be enough. If you go like this, you can herd animals, which is really cool. The cows, you just make them all go in the direction you want instead of just leading them with that wheat pile. Could be a problem, but anyways, there we go. But yeah, I really liked how this all turned out. Like if we go into free cam, just because the wheat doesn't extend that long, it would look a lot better. But like if we look at it from this angle, it looks really nice. I really like how the barn turned out, especially. So that took like a ton of time. I think I'm gonna call it a day for now. And I'll see you guys next time in the next episode. Take care.